Hey, how's it going, everyone? Bada bing, bada boom. I think I got enough time to do a quick landscape here. Good to see everybody. Oh, I wanted to go get my, that's what I wanted to get for my acrylic paint. It helps it stay wet a little longer. Hold on, let me go grab it. All right, I got it. It's called a slow dry medium. Put that in your acrylic paint and it'll stay wet a little longer for you. But I don't know why if I need it because I'm just going to be doing a black and white landscape here. Actually, I'm going to mix blue and black together. Black and blue for my dark color with a little bit of that goo in there. So it's just going to be a dark color and a white color. That was Prussian blue. Prussian blue. How do you do? All right. I think that's pretty well mixed. So the whole thing is I haven't, my internet, the Wi-Fi has been down for a long time. So I decided, well, I'll just use my iPhone. So I got my iPhone going. So hopefully everything works out okay. I'm going to do kind of a mountain peak in here. I actually kind of want to do some snow maybe. So I'm just doing this on the fly here. It's a 16 by 20 canvas. I'll probably put some distant mountains in the back there. I've got heartburn. I just ate dinner and I hate having heartburn. So why I don't usually like to use my phone because I can't read everybody if you're in here. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Nova Star, how's it going? Good. I'm trying to do a landscape with just dark color and white. I'll show you how cool it comes out. Let's put up some color up here. I'll try and give this mountain some dimension here. Some dementia. Wow, that's really dark. It's really wet. That's why I wanted it wet so I could blend it more. If you just joined in, I used acrylic paint with that. I added a bunch of that slow dry medium to it. Otherwise, if I didn't use it, that probably would have dried by now. Acrylic paint dries fast. Look at those mountains already. Wow. They already have some depth. We'll bring back some of that dark color, like right in here. If I can. Then we'll put maybe some snow in here. We'll put some hills in here. That's a good way to just design your landscape or the terrain. And then once you get all this in, then we can start adding trees and stuff and bushes. Maybe a river and a lake. I will put a lake maybe down in here somewhere. Maybe right in here. There we go. We'll make that like maybe a pond or something. Let me shut this light off. What's cool about doing a landscape with just this one color, dark, it's black and blue I mixed together to get this dark color. Uh, you don't have to worry about what color to use. Put some rocks down here. We'll turn these into rocks. Uh, do. Singing, I can't wait. I'll put some snow in here now. Hey, thank you, Nova Star. Oh, I've been painting since, I don't know if you mean by how many years. I've been painting since 1995, I remember, is when I started. 1995, you probably weren't born yet. But this is more or less an exercise here. I'll show you some cool stuff here in a second. This is an exercise where you just use two colors. And then I can add some color to it at the very end. Like, they call it glazing with acrylic paint. We could glaze over this white color with like green and turn it to green grass or whatever. We'll see. Trying to make these like rocks here. Big boulders. I'm having to use my phone today for the live, so it might not look as good. Let's try a knife. I know there's a lot of people that don't like to use a knife, but it's really cool if you want to put snow on your mountains. It really makes it look real. Let me show you real quick. I'll zoom into the mountain peaks for you. Watch how cool this looks. All right, there's only a couple of you in here. That's all right. It's my fault. You know, I quit doing lives I took some time off. Before I took some time off, I was getting about a couple hundred people coming in to watch me, but I guess I gotta build everything back again. See how cool that looks? Hey. Oh, there's a couple of you get to see it. Because I might not upload this when I'm done, so you have to see it now. You know, YouTube is changing. They used to upload this thing as soon as I was done. They would upload the live, but now it takes forever for it to upload. And then they don't post it automatically like they used to. So I have to go into my settings, and if I want to upload it, I have to say yes, this and that, you know. But look how cool the snow looks with this knife. You've probably seen Bob Ross use a knife to do his mountains. A lot of people use a knife for putting the snow up there, but this is acrylic paint. Bob Ross used oil paint. But the thing is, if you know how to, you could make your acrylic look like oil. This is the best way to start with just a few colors, because I've done a lot of landscapes where if you start putting too much color in it, then it starts looking like a cartoon, I can say, and it doesn't look real anymore. Oh, right on. I'm glad it looks good on my phone. Oh, yeah. So if you're using acrylic, that's so you know. It's a little difficult to get used to the knife with acrylic paint, but after you do it a few times, you'll get used to it. I'm going to put some other angles in here with the knife to make it look like we got some cool terrain up there on the mountain. See that? Now it looks pretty cool. I don't think I need any much more snow up there. But you can't get that with a brush. I can tell you right now, if I used a brush, it wouldn't look like that. I don't have an example here, but anyway, if you want nice looking mountains, put your light color up with a knife. And you could, if you wanted to make these brown mountains, you could use a lighter color on the same way, but maybe yellow ochre or something, or burnt umber. If you wanted like brown mountains, it'll still work. So this is looking pretty good. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to turn all this black into trees instead of, so I'm going to get a fan brush. Since I live in Seattle, we're going to make, I'll make evergreen trees. So I'll probably bring them up a little here to make them look like they're going off into the distance there. We'll make some indications of evergreen trees here. See that? So I want them to look like they're getting smaller going back here. We'll put a little snow underneath those trees. So let me get my other brush back. And we're just going to take some white make some snow. Look at that. Snow is like the easiest thing to paint. But if you wanted this to be color, I could have made that green, right? Made that grass and did it the same way with green or yellow ochre or brown or whatever. But what I like about this exercise, I'm getting a lot of different tones in here. See all the darks and the lights and the grays. We could create some with like a gray color. We could create some like ledges here. It's looking pretty good. I don't want to cover this mountain. It looks cool. I shouldn't have put these. I should have put these a little lower, maybe. We're going to keep going with trees. We're going to work our way forward. So I'm going to have some trees in here now. We'll put some trees kind of like midway And I'm going to highlight it right now just so we can see it. Just a little. I kind of like that. I'm going to put trees on this hill here. Maybe going up into the sky here. This is a oil brush, oil fan brush. Because I've noticed like the acrylic fan brushes don't work as well. You got to have a stiff brush to stamp it like this for these type of trees. A regular acrylic fan brush is really flimsy. Got a nice hill here. Hey, thank you for the hearts. Where you guys from? Are you guys from the U.S. or anybody from another country? I heard YouTube's going to start letting some of my lives go like across the whole world, but I haven't seen it yet. Trying to get some like I want it to go worldwide, but those trees are really easy to make. You don't even really have to try. You just have to make a triangle. The hard part is getting used to putting some color on it. You just want to just do a little bit to create the branches. You don't need that much. Now, if I was doing a colored painting, I would be using green right there. But this way you can at least see branches now. All right. Looking good. See how these kind of turned into big boulders now? We could take our knife and they're little miniature mountains. See how cool that looks? You're probably wondering what I'm going to do in the sky. I think I'm going to put a pink sky up there because we need some color in here, right? So we'll do a pink sky, and then this color this picture I'll have some color. And then I could probably put a little pink in the trees and a little bit in the snow, and that's it. It'll make a nice painting. Let's add a little bit more snow on this tree here. Make some bushes there. Thanks for watching, guys. Florida, Oklahoma. Oh, my mom lives in Oklahoma. Carlos and Andrea. Adriandre. Oh, wait. Carlos Andre. Oh, get it. I get it. Carlos Andre. Hola. Shania. Country girl. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a pink sky. I'll try and, keep it light down here, and then it'll get darker. Because if you make it all one tone, it'll still look good, but if it's lighter down here, darker up here, it'll even look better. I think I'm going to leave this hill right here. I like it. I got enough snow out here. Let's put some bushes right here. Maybe in between these rocks here. There's one bush there. And maybe one down here at the bottom. There we go. And we'll highlight it. If you highlight it right away, it'll mix in there, and then it'll blend itself naturally. Then you won't have to blend it. It's almost like an oil technique. Because if you let that dry, then the color is just going to lay on top of it. It won't mix. You won't get all these cool different tones in there. Kind of like how I did the snow out here. All right, so I'm gonna do the sky right now, pink, and then at the end I'm gonna add a big tree over here that goes into the sky up here on the pink color. So let me go get some. I got to put some red on here. I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use this. It's called red violet. Okay, but I'm gonna mix some white with it. It'll look pink. Don't need much. Don't need much color. So let's mix some of this white with this red violet. It's a nice pink. Looks like the Pink Panther color, doesn't it? Yeah, this could be a Christmas painting, huh? I'm going to take a little bit of this now and put it over here, and we're going to add a little more white to it. See if I can make it a little bit lighter for just around the mountains. All right, let's try it. So I gotta find my I gotta go get one of my soft brushes. I'll be right back. It's just in the other room. Hold on. All right. Now here, this is where I don't mind using a soft brush up here. This is a cheap brush, but it's really soft. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this slow dry medium in the pink because I really want it to work in there. I don't want to lose any of the color tone by using water. So we'll use that slow dry medium. Let's take a look at it and see if that's going to look good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to look hot. See, you got to have a steady hand. You see how my hand's just floating here in the air? A lot of people can't do this. They'd be shaking, you know. But it doesn't take too long to get used to it. And that's why I use a larger brush. If you got a larger brush, it's easier to hold it. It's got some weight to it. There, you're picking up some tips from me tonight. That's good. And I put that medium in it. It makes the paint flow better as well. See, I can run right up on the mountain without messing up the mountain. If you just use water, you won't get that uh, effect with just water. We'll leave a little white around the trees. It'll look cool. Whoops. I don't want any color in there. All right, now we can start getting darker. Now I'm going to use that darker pink. I need more of that flow juice. Flow juice. See, I wet my brush in the water. Now I kind of messed the paint up just a little, but it'll be all right. Right on. I appreciate you guys watching tonight. This is going to be a simple sky, but I think it makes the painting look pretty good. Wow. Let me give you a straight shot of this. Thank you for all the hearts. There I am. Hola! I really like the way that sky came out. It's like we're outside. I got an idea. We're gonna make some kind of river coming from the mountains. Hopefully you guys are subscribing. Yeah, I'll bring the river from behind these trees. Oh yeah. That could either be a river or a pathway going up there. All right, guys. I think I'm going to put that one tree over here, and then I'm going to call it done, because I got to, this thing, I'm going to have to upload this. It's going to take a while. Can you see that? Oh yeah, I'll do it. I pretty much want to do it every day. It's just I got to get my Wi-Fi fixed because I usually use my iPad to record because then I can read it easier. I can read the chat room a little easier on the iPad. It's bigger. Have to cover that one rock, I guess. When I first started doing landscapes, I would come down really fast, but now I actually look at the branch and just put a little bit of white on the top of it. That way you get all these shadows in there. All right, I think that's all I want to do. I don't want to put any more trees in there. I do want to put some birds up there though. And we'll put a few white twigs, I think. I bought a new liner brush the other day, although I'm not sure if it's how good it is. Yeah, it's pretty thick. I usually like those birds to be really thin. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I get off, I go to work early in the morning, but I get off by 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, this brush isn't working too good. I'll have to buy a better brush, better liner brush. But anyway, it needs some twigs, but see how fat it's making them? Anyway, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you're an artist, let me know. I'll follow you back. and I can check out some of your stuff. Right on. Shania, thank you. Thank you for all the hearts. You know, you could do this style and you could make the sky like a light blue. You could do a purple. You could like do a set of these if you wanted. Like a series. Black and white with a colorful sky. All right, guys, it's been about an hour, so I'm going to end this. Thanks for dropping in, everyone. Candy Cane, how's it going? Yeah, if you're a new subscriber, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll do some more tomorrow. Sometimes I go for like 2 hours. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is working by tomorrow. And then if you hit the notification bell, it'll remind you if I'm starting to paint. All right, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for helping me out and watching. I appreciate it.